Okay, good evening to all of you. Let's start the lesson now. Last week, we have discussed about the operating system, which is a middleman between you and your computer. And today we have to do some experiments with that middleman and learn the things that are managed and controlled by the operating system. Actually, I said that it is the middleman. I said that it is a middleman, and it basically controls and manage and works in between layer, in between hardware and the user. It works in the middle layer. We have discussed about that. And providing user interface to work easily with the computer. So that task we have seen. Control the functions of the central processing unit. What it is? Okay, let's see that. Right. So another usage of computer is to control the functions of CPU. Okay, I would like if one of you can share your screens now. Who wish to share the screen? Who can share the screen? Quickly. Take your decisions quickly. Share the screen. Okay, Lisha. Right. Okay, now, so I said that operating system is basically, it is there in your book also, control the functions of CPU, central processing unit. To see that, we can do small experiment. Okay, the experiment is, you can write down that experiment in front of that in pencil if you want. The page number is page number 8 in your reading book. So you can write down the experiment there, or you can write down that in your book also. How to see the controlling functions of CPU, controlling functionalities of CPU. To do that, so right click on this Windows button if it is Windows 11. If not, you have to right click on the taskbar and then select Task Manager. Then select Task Manager. Okay, when you select the Task Manager, the first thing which is appearing there are processes. See that? So the operating system is actually providing this utility, and it facilitates the process management. Can you see? Okay, here you can see 16, okay, 7% change in, right? Some percentage of CPU is used by the tasks, but there are many tasks. Actually, the highest percentage is used, highest percentage is used by Zoom, right? Highest percentage is used by, so you can click on the CPU, that will sort. Can you click on CPU there? Yes, okay, that will sort, and you can see now the highest is by the Windows Auto Device Draft something, and Zoom and MBB service system. Likewise, WhatsApp, you can see these processes are going here and there because it is prioritizing, it is changing the priority. You can see, therefore it is moving here and there. But anyway, so let's see the first 10 processes. And when you start a new process, the operating system will take care of that as well. It will allocate the relevant memory and the disk space and the network related to that when a new process starts. Let's start a new process. I want to start Opera. Can you click on Opera? Okay, when you click, once you click on Opera, you can see, I just minimize it, and you can see the new process Opera has now come to the playground. 10%, closer to 10% was given to that, but once you minimize, it gone, right? That's like, you can see that. Maximize again, maximize or take it again. Now you can see when you take the task, it will climb the ladder up. උඩට යනවා නේද? උඩට යනවා අන්න. task එක ගත්තම. දැන් මොනවා හරි search කරමුද? Shall we search something in there? Okay. Google. Now can you see when you're searching, it's given the highest priority, right? Now it is 17%, 15%. When you're doing something, then the operating system will give the attention to that process. When you're doing something, okay, you can see when you're doing something, එතකොට වැඩක් කරනකොට තමයි මම උඩට යන්නේ. මේ 27ක් මොන්න යූස් කරා. CPU එකකින් 60 ගානක් 50 ගානකට ගියා උඩට. දැක්කද? See, when you're doing something, the processor will give the priority to that task. එතකොට minimize කරොත් if you minimize that, can you minimize? Slowly it will release that from the process stack. Now you can see අපල්ල හැඩම වෙලා දැන් බිඳුවයි. එයා වැඩම නැති වුණා. ඔන්න minimize තාම ඉන්නවා. Still it is running, but the allocation is low. So one thing that is done by the operating system is the processor allocation. On a process allocation එක තමයි එකක්. Then another thing is the memory management. Okay, click on the memory now. Then අපි memory fact එක බලමු. Click on the memory now. Okay, now you can see Zoom is using 603 megabyte. Opera is using 460. WhatsApp next. Likewise, you can see different tasks are using different amount of memory. Altogether 53% of the memory 53%ක්ම use කරනවානේ. Altogether 53% of the memory use. Memory එකත් ඔය වගේම තමයි. Okay, let's open Opera again. Let's open Opera again and search a location in this map. Just පොඩ්ඩක් පල්ලට drag කරන්න. Okay, now search a location in this map. Now can you see? Now 564 නේ තිබ්බේ. Then 560 වුණා. 550 වුණා. Okay. Then තව location එකක් search කරනවා. Then 560. ඔය විදිහට 600 වලට යයි. යන්න බලන්න. Your current location එකක් දාන්න බලන්න. Okay, now you can see it's 580. Now 600. දැක්කද? 700. Can you see? Can you see? That is how the memory is also dynamically allocated. The memory එකත් අවශ්‍යතාවය මත ඒ අවශ්‍ය program එකට දෙනවා. Okay, then අපි මේක minimize කරපුවා. Minimize කරාම shape එකේ memory එක දැන් release වෙලා යනවා. When you minimize this program, then 700 වගේ allocate වෙලා තියෙනවා. Let's minimize this. Okay, now you can see slowly the allocation will then 730 ගාන එහෙම අඩු වෙලා 725යි. You can see 600 ගානක් මේ ඔන්න අඩු වෙලා යනවා දැන්. So this is reducing. So memory and the processor. When a task started, it will give the priority to the particular task by the processor, as well as the memory is also supporting. Memory allocation is also there. But when task is released, the processor is released and memory is somewhat released. Memory is not fully released, right? Memory ke තියාගෙන ඉන්න තාම ඕනනේ. තාම තියාගෙන ඉන්නවා. So can you go there and close the map part only? ගිහිල්ලා map එක විතරක් close කරන්න. Go to Opera and close the map only. Map tab එක විතරක් close කරන්න. හරි. Okay, then minimize කරන්න බලන්න. හරි, දැන් බලන්න ඔන්න අරක 600 වලින් ඔන්න release වෙගෙන දැන් ඔන්න 500 400 then සෑහෙන අඩුයි Opera වලටම 400 then ඔන්න 300 තවත් අඩු වුණා. Okay, එතකොට අපි close කරාම memory එක ඔන්න සෑහෙන release වෙනවා. So understand how this memory processor allocated to the computer. Right. What else you can do? The allocation is controlled. Hari management කියලා අපි දැනගන්න බෑ මොනවද මෙයාලා කරන්න කියලා. Memory allocation එක process allocation එක control කරනවා. තව එකක් තමයි අපිට ඕනනම් පුළුවන් මෙතනින් මේ process එක අයින් කරලා දාන්න. Okay, let's do another experiment. Can you see there's something called Windows Explorer? So let's remove this process, right? අපි මේක අයින් කරලා බලමු. To remove the process, you have to right click on that. Right click කරලා එතන තියෙනවා end task කියලා. End task. Okay, now Explorer is gone. Right, File Explorer is gone. Right, can you see? I think there is another Explorer. පොඩ්ඩක් පල්ලෙහා බලන්න තව Explorer එකක් තියෙනවද කියලා. Is there any other Explorer? No, not that. Google Drive, not that. Explorer. Letter E. Name again sort කරලා බලන්න. You can click on the name. Click on the name and sort. Then yan A, B, C, D, E. E for the Explorer. C, D, E. Tapalane. C, D, E. Explorer is not there. Okay, normally when you remove the Explorer, the entire process window will go. Now can you just, okay, minimize. Okay, you can see here. Nothing is there. The desktop is also gone. My desktop is also gone. How to take that back? Now you have to go to the triple dots, add a new process. Here you can see new task, run a new task. Can you see? Run a new task. Okay, then you can just type Explorer there. Explorer there. RER. Explorer, R-E-R. Okay, when you type Explorer and press enter, that will appear back. R-E-R-A. Right, okay. Now you can see it is appearing back. You can see all the icon and your desktop is back. Can you see? My desktop එක ආයෙ ඇවිල්ලා ඇතිද? Right, with the icons and all. සමහරට restart කරන්න කියන සමහර වෙලාවට අපි මෙහෙම කරලත් ඇඟ බේර ගන්නවා. Without restarting, we can do something like this. Right, okay. Now you saw some main parts in this experiment. Let's move to someone else and do the experiment again. If you cannot understand or if you miss the part, those who joined later, we can do the experiment again. Actually, what you see there, operating system does process management, CPU, process management, and it manage memory and it manage storage, right? Then the file folder management, let's see that, and the user management, let's see that as well. Hardware management also, right? Let's, so what we are going to do is we have to, actually we need to practically see this name. නැත්තම් වැඩක් නැහැ නේ, මේක පාඩම් කරනව නෙවෙයි, අපි ගිහිල්ලා බලන්න ඕන ඇත්තටම මේක වෙන හැටි. Okay, so who wish to share again? So Lisha is already shared, so anyone else wish to share and learn can do it now. Share it today if you wish to learn. Share the screen. Okay, so then ඔච්චර කියන්න ඕනද ඔයාලට screen එක share කරන්න නේ මන්දා. ඔගොල්ලෝ ඉගෙන ගන්න බලාපොරොත්තුවක් නැහැ නේද? හැමදාම එකම කට්ටිය තමයි share කරන්නේ. අනිත් අය තාම හිතලවත් නැහැ ඉගෙන ගන්න. එතකොට මම දන්නවා හැමදාම share කරන අය හොඳට මම දන්නවා ඒගොල්ලෝ කරගෙන යනවා practically. අනිත් අය practicals කරන්නේ නැතුව කොහොමද ඉගෙන ගන්නෙ නේද? That's a problem, right? Okay, see. In Nilanjana's computer, you can see 29% of the processor, 36%, and 83% of the memory is allocated. That is a very large amount. Can you click on the memory? Memory could click කරන් බලන්න. කොහොමද මේක ගන්නෙ? ආයෙ අරන් පෙන්නන්න වෙනවද? Can you close it and take it back? Right click on the taskbar and then select task manager, right? Okay. Okay, good. Right, you can see 83%, 84% is already taken. Click on that again. You can see Google Chrome has taken a bigger space, Explorer, McAfee, lot of programs are running. But so you don't, the enters all these things. Hari the ulan was it then ammo me okkoma in karana hari කියලා enters කරන්න. එහෙම කරන්න එපා. සමහර processor system එකේ අත්‍යවශ්‍ය processors. Yes, Sanoli? You can ask your question, continue to ask the question, doesn't matter. Okay, let's try to release the process. Release karala balamu api chutta release karagana. One thing that you can release is this. You can release, but mostly it is allocated to Google Chrome. Google Chrome has a big allocation. Actually, you have a limited memory. That is why this problem is there. But we can do something to reduce the allocation by reducing the visual effects. Can you minimize this? Minimize this, please. Okay, now go to this PC, right click and go to the properties. Right click there, go to the properties. Let's try to reduce the visual effects. You have to right click and go to the properties. Properties, okay. There you can see advanced system settings. Advanced system settings කියලා එකක් ඇති බලන්න තියෙනවද කියලා. This PC එකේ right click කරා properties ගියා. Then advanced system settings. ඒ වෙලා යන්නේ පුතේ ඔයාගේ computer එකේ වෙලා යන්න හේතුව තමයි අර memory එක මදිනේ. 84% allocate වෙලානේ ඒකයි ඒ. Advanced system settings. 4GB නේ තියෙන. ඒතකොට ටිකක් මදි තමයි. මෙතන settings වලට යන්න. In the advanced tab you can go to the settings. There you have something, adjust for the best performance. Click apply and OK. But there will be small reduction of the visual effects. Click OK. But at least your computer will be little faster than the previous. You can close it and see. So now go to the task manager. Okay, still 87%, 86%, 85%, and 84%. So it's reducing. Okay, so we have to reduce the unused tabs. Maybe you can try with the unused tab. You look at this Chrome. Click on the Chrome, Google Chrome. No, not that. Google Chrome below, because you cannot see anything there. Is there any unused tabs? I think you better install WhatsApp application instead of Google Chrome. WhatsApp web application by doing that you can reduce. Not now. Right, you can close these tabs. You can close this tab. And you can just minimize this. Okay. Anyway, you can see it's a very heavy amount. Right now, we can. Okay. Anyway, so it's like it's a kind of like you have limited. No, it's very difficult to reduce the amount of allocation, but still you can shut down some services like eSatan, McAfee, and get some relief, but not actually that will release only a small percentage, right? Small percentage that will not relieve much. Anyway, you can see the process management, memory management, disk management, network management there. Those are the things that is managed. And not only that, the user management, the next thing. User management, go to the users and you can see, so there is only one user. Under that user, all the tasks, there are how many tasks running under that user? Can you just click on the arrow? You can see the user tasks. These are all user tasks. Lot of Chrome processors started. That is why it's allocating this much of memory. Okay, but anyway, don't end task them. So these are needed for your work, right? Okay, you can see actually closer to 25% is used by the memory by the particular user. Okay, how to create new users and all. So let's see that now. Just close it. And I would like if somebody else can share the screen. Okay, let's see how this can be done. We have already discussed how the process management, how memory management, how storage management happen, and file and folder management we have to explore. And also we need to explore the users and hardware management too. Right, let's see them now. So this is again Sehansi. Okay, Sehansi. In your computer, you have enough memory because it's only 46%. It's a healthy usage, and you are having 20. The like processor is also healthy usage. That is acceptable. Let's see how users can be created. How to create a new user. To see that, so there are few ways. So one thing is close this. So let's see how users can be managed. One thing is close this and go to the user account in control panel. Go to the control panel. How to go to control panel? You can search it. Search the control panel. Or you can press Windows key and R key together. This is control panel, right? Windows key and R key together, and then go type control. එක්ක මෙතන search කරලා යන්න ඕන control panel එකට නැත්නම් Windows එකයි R key එකයි. You can try this method also. Press Windows key and R key together. Windows and R key together. That will give the run dialog box. There you can type control, C-O-N-T-R-O-L, control. Control. C-O-N-T-R-O-L, control. control, right? Erase the task manager. Task manager erase kalla. Erase the task manager and put control there. Okay, there you can go to the user account. You can go to the user account. Okay, then you can see manage web credentials, these things, change account type and user account, remove user account, different things are there. Okay, so if you want to see the user accounts, actually there is how many user accounts are there? Okay, go to the remove user accounts. Don't remove, but just go to the remove user accounts. Or click on the user accounts, anything, click on the user accounts. Okay, you can see remove user account components. Okay, here also anyway you can see only one account is there. That is Sehansi Singh. And okay, you have to mute your microphone. To join later side. Always mute your microphone when you're joining, right? Otherwise you are disturbing the others. Okay, you can see there is only one account. If you want, you can create multiple users. Let's say you are in your house, you have brother, sister, mother, father, all are using same computer. Then you can use different accounts. How do we create? How can we create different accounts? To do that, we have few ways. Manage another account. Yes, manage another account. Click on that. And then add a new user in PC settings. Yes, that can be done. Add a new user in PC settings. Here, you can add the account, add a family member, add other account. All these are create a local user account. Okay, let's try to create a local user account. Create a local user account. Right, then you will be prompted. So here actually they are asking how to do this is help part, right? Just close it. We don't need help. Actually, we just need to create a user now. This is help regarding that. You have to add like family and users and other users. This is how you have to add accounts, right? So let's try to add a family user, add account. Okay. There. Okay, you can type your email address and add it. So this is actually how the web accounts are added. You can type the email address and add it. That is one thing, right? Okay, no need to create that now. So just close it. Or you can say, you can create a one for child there. So can you click on that back again? I click on it. You can create one for child. Create one for child again. You can go there and create one. Okay. So here, new email, you can create a new email and create one. But I'm not going to create now, right? Just showing you the steps, right? Okay, can you go to the other account, create other accounts? Add another account. There also, you can create. Okay, there also you can sign in and create new account. Actually, all these accounts are now Microsoft accounts. Whenever you want to create account, it will be a Microsoft account. Whenever you want to create account, it will be a Microsoft account. Okay, but can we create some other accounts? Can we create some other accounts? Maybe local account, creating local accounts and all. Okay, close it. Without Outlook, can we create? So let's go into another place to create that. Close this as well. sorry, I have muted. Right click on this PC, right click on this PC and go to at least select manage. Right click on this PC and select manage. Right click on this PC and select manage. Right? When you manage, can you see there is something called device manager? Device manager. Actually, sometimes in this, you can see the user manager as well. But here you cannot see the user manager. Let's see whether it is there in some other account. After sharing that, we can check. Go to the device manager. This is the hardware managing part that it does. This is the hardware managing part that it does. Okay. Now you can select different things like managing. Okay. So let's think you want to disable the sound. And you want to disable this, you can go to the sound, right? Sound, right click on there, right click on that, right click on the sounds and go to the properties. Oh, cancel it. So just expand that. So product expand kalla pallad. Ara chuti arrow ekak tiyena ekakin expand kalla. In front of the sound. Sound issara tiyena. Okay. Now real tech audio killa just right click on that sound. Right click on the sound. Sound ekku right click karanna. Yeah, that one. Just right click on that sound and you can disable. Click on disable.
Sir, you are muted again.
You can, yes, you can click on disable. Doesn't matter, right? You can disable. You can get enable it back. Then disable karama enable karaganna puluwan. And here actually, since this is a hardware change, it will ask to restart. You can click no to that. You can click no to that, right? But if you really want, if you restart, so sometimes, okay, when you restart next time, be careful, right? This can be disabled. Don't worry. You know how to go to this one, right? Kohamada make it done. Apahu. This PC එකේ right click කරන්න. ආයි close කරලා ගන්න බලන්න. හදිසියව disable වෙලා තිබ්බොත් වැඩ කරේ නැත්නම් උතනින් තමයි බලාගන්නේ. ඒකේ manage කියන එකට යන්න ඕන. properties නෙවෙයි manage. Right click this PC manage. ඒකේ device manager. Right. ඒකේ ගිහිල්ලා අදාළ device එක disable වෙලාද කියලා බලන්න ඕන. ඔය සමහර වෙලාවට ඒක උඩ තියෙන question mark එකක්. නැත්නම් cross එකක් තියෙනවා නම් disable වෙලා. Sometimes there is a සමහර වෙලාවට තියෙන question mark එක. A question mark එකක් තියේදී ඒකේ තේරුම there is some issue, driver issue. මොන හරි driver issue එකක්. driver issue එකක් කියන්නේ මේක අඳුරගන්නේ නැහැ. The device is not properly recognized and functioning. කියන එක තමයි එතන තියෙන්නේ. The device is not properly recognized and functioning. ඒ device එක හරියට recognize වෙලා වැඩ කරන්නේ නැහැ කියන එක තමයි ඒකේ තේරුම. That is the idea. Right? Sometimes that can happen. Right? Sometimes that can happen. Okay. Then okay, other things also the same. Right? Sometimes if device is not okay, assume that you have connected a printer and printer is not functioning. Print එකක් connect කරනවා. print එක function වෙන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට මෙතනට ගියාම question mark එකක් වෙනවා. කොහොමද යන්නේ එතනට? Right click on this PC, select manage, then device manager. Right click කරාන this PC එකේ, then manage ගිහලා device manager යන්න. එතකොට print එකේ click කරාම එතන problem එක පෙන්නනවා. Okay, yes, there. When you click on that, the problem will be visible. Right? The මෙතන print එකක් නැහැ. තියෙනවා නම් පෙන්නනවා. Then you can right click on that printer and ඒ වගේ වෙලාවට print එක උඩ right click කරලා scan for hardware changes කරන්න පුළුවන්, or you can do right click on that and install driver කියලා එකක් ආවනේ the sounds වලට බලන්න අන්න ඒක එනවා එතකොට sounds වලට ගිහිල්ලා බලන්න දැන් තියෙන එකක් බලන්න එපා වගේ printers නැහැ නේ පුතේ sounds වලට යන්න ඒකේ real tech audio එකට යන්න right ඔතනට ගියාම right click on that and you can see here update driver කියලා එන්නේ update driver කියලා අන්න ඒක එන්නේ so okay no need to do that because now your sound is working perfectly but if some device is not working you have to check that එතන මේකත් OS එකෙන් කරන උදව්ව OS එකෙන් කරන ඔය වගේ ඒවා ගොඩක් තියෙනවා operating system එකෙන් කරන ඔය වගේ දේවල් ගොඩක් තියෙනවා right operating system එකේ ඉතින් එකක් තමයි so one thing is this hardware management device management operating system management all these things operating system user management all these things are functionalities of users okay let's write down small note on this just wait on this right the first thing that we need to know is how this computer measure its speed and how the computer measure its capacity and also how it measure the network speed as well as the memory speed so these are very important factors so speed is measured by hertz right speed is measured by hertz this is not there in the book right so you need to write down measuring speed of the computer hertz means 1 cycle per second what is the cycle cycle කියන්නේ රවුමක් නේද bicycle cycle කියලා හිතන cycle කියන්නේ වක්‍රයක් cycle කියලා කියන්නේ එක තැනකින් පටන්ගෙන ආපහු එතනටම එන්න යන වෙලාව starting from one point the returning to the particular point what is the time taken that is called cycle if starting from one particular point and coming to the next point take 1 second then that is called 1 hertz 1 hertz 1 cycle per second 1 complete cycle but if there are 1000 cycles we call 1000 hertz that is 1 kilohertz then if it is 1000 into 1000 1 million cycles that is 1 megahertz if it is 1 billion cycle 1 gigahertz if it is 1 trillion cycles called terahertz so these are the speed measurements coming for the processor speed and the data transfer speed is basically measured in kbps or kbps actually this b is capital B not this data transfer speed කියන්නේ එක තැනකින් ඉඳන් තව තැනකින් ඉඳන් data යවන විදිය data transfer speed kbps kilobytes per second kbps kilobytes per second megabytes per second simple b out kbps kilobit per second mbps megabit per second එහෙම මනින්නේ මේ internet speed එක right ethernet wi-fi speed internet speed is measured with kbps mbps gbps simple b but capital B is for the data transfer measuring okay please write down this part quickly I think we haven't write down this please write down this part quickly those who have finished write that now can write the capacity measurement okay here so the smallest unit is bit bit means binary digit the smallest unit is bit means binary digit right the smallest unit is bit is binary digit means 1 or 0 simply 1 or 0 or 1 right that is in a normal in a circuit you have two options 0 is to off 1 is to on switch bulb එකක් තියෙන්නේ on or off wire එකක් තියෙන්නේ in a wire also in a bulb also on off in a switch also on off in a wire also presence of electricity absence of electricity only two things 1 0 that is represented using these two symbols 1 and 0 right 1 and 0 that is the smallest unit and so it is just showing the yes no state that is the small 8 such bits 8 such bits equal to 1 byte. That means this 8 such bits can me again. 8 bits, 1, 0. Okay. This is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 such bits. 8 bits are taken as, okay. The minimum is, the maximum is, in between that, it can take 8 bits. 8 bits are equal to 1 byte. Capital B, 1 byte. 8 bits equal to 1 byte. Right, then 1024 such bytes. A wage byte 1024. 1024 such bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte. Kilobyte එකකට සමානයි. ඒ වගේ byte 1024. ඒ වගේ kilobyte 1024. 1024 such kilobytes is equal to 1 megabyte. 1024 such megabytes equal to 1 gigabyte, and 1024 gigabytes equal to 1 tera. 1024 tera is equal to 1 peta or picobytes. You can write down this part also. That is for the capacity measurement. Quickly write down that. And I will wind up today's lesson. So this is what you need to do. Next day, I have to start with this part, file and folder handling in operating system. That is a practical part. So be prepared with your computers. If you have laptops or computers, ready with that, right? So do not log in. So it's okay to log in using mobile phone, but the thing is you will not be able to do the practicals very well using the mobile phones. Okay. Therefore, please try to do. Please try to log with that one. Okay, then I will stop from here. Good night. See you all next week.
Good night, sir.
Have a nice night.